And she's just like, stop saying that. You can't say that. We haven't even started. But you have a great ass! Hooah! Welcome to Men of the Times. On this episode, Al Pacino had a baby. He's 82.
83.
83. His wife is 26.
Girlfriend, but...
You get the point. It's not great. We're talking about it. We're talking about it because it's the Times.
Al Pacino is going to be a dad again. The 83-year-old Hollywood icon is expecting his first child with girlfriend Noor Alfallah. A rep for Al confirmed to Access Hollywood on Tuesday. The couple has been linked since April 2022, and the 29-year-old mom-to-be is 8 months pregnant, NBC News reports. This will be the Oscar winner's fourth child. He is already dad to 33-year-old daughter Julie Marie, as well as 22-year-old twins Anton James and Olivia. Before Al, Noor had relationships with Mick Jagger and billionaire Nicolas Berggruen. Al isn't the only A-list actor expanding his family later in life. 79-year-old Robert DeNiro recently welcomed his seventh child, a baby girl named Gia Virginia, with girlfriend Tiffany Chen. Is dad to 6 other children from previous relationships. He and first wife Diane Abbott share 51-year-old daughter Drina and 46-year-old son Raphael. He later welcomed twins Julian and Aaron with then-girlfriend Tukey Smith in 1995. And he and Grace Hightower are parents to 24-year-old son Elliot and 11-year-old daughter Helen.
Okay.
First thoughts?
What the fuck? Dude.
This is a great advertisement for Cialis and Viagra.
Oh, my Lord in heaven.
Like,
He's 82.
83.
Well, now he's 83, but he was 82.
82 at the time.
She's 29. But also, did you hear the other people she dated?
Yes.
Billionaires and stuff like this? The
Mick
lady...
Jagger.
Yeah. She's got a type, and the type is money, 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 money.
Yeah, but there are younger...
And fame!
But there are younger people with money. Like, she seems to specifically like
maybe she has daddy issues.
This is granddaddy. This is going on great granddaddy at this point.
Maybe she's got grandpa issues.
And listen, objectively, she's quite an attractive woman.
She's very attractive.
She's very attractive.
She can get those 80-year-old gents.
Oh God!
You're hot.
Oh, that's
Hola! You were hot.
She had a great ass.
Hola! Look at those tits. Oh! What's the difference between this and Hugh Hefner? Really?
Not a lot.
Not a lot, right?
Really?
But Hefner got so much shit.
Well, I think because
with his bunnies.
Hefner, now he hit, but at the time, Hefner and Playboy, a lot of feminists saw them as breaking down barriers for women, and Hugh Hefner really tried to play on that a lot. He was just like, "I'm not objectifying you.
Yeah.
This is for the glory of feminism.
We're just glorifying the female form, man, for male enjoyment."
You know, it's like you know those creepy guys who agree with everything the feminists say because they want to get laid.
Yeah,
that was basically Hugh Hefner back in the day.
Hey, baby, hey, I can make you famous, girl. What's up?
You want to be a bunny?
He didn't sound like that. He was very white.
No, yeah, very, very much.
He's
so.
like, "Hi there, miss. I would really love to profile your breastises in my magazine. Would you be interested?" He didn't sound like that either.
And don't worry about it. It's called liberation.
Yeah,
but
it's liberating.
But the thing is about this, like, honestly, as a man, I don't really quite know whether to think legend or this is kind of gross.
This is gross.
This is gross. This is veers more towards
No, this is gross. This is a classic example of an old guy who's famous, wanting to still get the hot piece of ass. And this is a case of the young lady wanting to get with the old rich guy who has lots of money so that she's going to be set for life.
Yes.
Exactly. There was a report that somebody said was like, well, when the child is 18, Al Pacino will be 100. I'm like, dude, He will be dead.
He won't.
He will
Yeah,
be dead.
realistically, he will not be alive.
The child's childhood will literally be watching movies and be like, "That's my daddy. That was my daddy."
50 years before I was born.
Never met him.
Listen, this is kind of a little fundamentally selfish in the sense that
Of course, it's selfish.
He's not going to be alive.
No,
he's not going to be alive.
That child is going to have
just the reality.
That child's going to have a messed up childhood.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
that child's going to have a stepdaddy that is a lot younger once she's collected her money from the child support.
She is now set for life.
Yeah, she's set for life.
Because I mean, he's the baby dad.
He's going to bequeath all of his stuff to but he's got other kids.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
One of his kids is 33 years old. His other child could be the parent of his now coming child. His one child is older than the woman he's having a child with. Could you imagine how messed up it must be for those people?
Yeah.
I mean, how weird is that?
God.
To be older than the woman your dad is boning. I mean, come on. That is messed up, man. You know, this is not something that's old news. Old guys get with young girls.
I mean, it's been going on for centuries,
isn't
it?
But this is like beyond.
This is really elite. This is what you can tell that people are of that elite class. Do you know what I mean?
From Ivy League schools. Dude, every episode.
Hey, I wasn't
you
bring
get
that,
there.
but my
Every
point,
episode.
My point being is it's like the higher you go up in status,
I
the
don't
less
think
that this shit
Pacino
seems to matter amongst.
Pacino did not graduate from those schools.
No, he didn't. No.
Okay,
But I'm talking about but no, there's elite Ivy League, and then there's just elite at their like being elite at your profession, whether that's an
why
actor
couldn't he
or an
find a
athlete
nice,
or...
60-year-old broad to live out the rest of his life? It's like the old George Carlin routine where he's talking about how you're not getting older, you're just old.
I guess I'm getting older. Older sounds a little better than old, doesn't it? Sounds like it might even last a little longer. Bullshit, I'm getting old.
It's okay to get old.
And maybe not bring a kid into the world that you're never going to see.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no, he'll probably see the child, but the child may not see him.
Yeah, but he might not even make it to see the child walk.
Yeah, it's possible.
Like,
also, what exactly will that child even recognize Pacino? And
no,
he looks like death. Did you see that photo?
I know. But that's actually talking about them as actors. You can tell how old they're getting. Have you seen The Irishman?
Yeah.
Right.
Gosh,
that was a movie made 20 years too late.
That was a voodoo.
Yeah.
Some magicianry.
I wish. Like, I'm sorry, but the CGI that they spent like $300 million on. It didn't help at all. Like, did you remember that bit where De Niro was dragging that guy out of the shop to beat the shit out of him, and he just looked so old.
Yeah,
it was like, I'm sorry, but there's no way you could beat this guy up.
No,
none.
Nah.
And it was such a shame because it was a good story, a good solid story. Historical accuracy in terms of whether this guy actually killed Hoffa is very much up in the air. But
good movie.
Yeah,
it was enjoyable.
Long. It was very good, but
made
20 years too late. Would you knock up a 29-year-old if you were 83?
No, I would. No,
I'd probably be dead by 83. But
no, I wouldn't. No, that's
could you
literally
see yourself doing that?
How? Here's the other thing. How?
Viagra, obviously.
No,
that played a role.
no. But how? Like, I understand the means, but I'm talking about the technique. How exactly?
I don't want to. Oh
how?
God, I don't want to imagine.
How does that even happen?
Well,
is it enjoyable?
Here are the birds
I have so many questions.
Justin. Here's the birds and the bees.
I have so many questions about how that
even came about.
How that act occurs. What are the positionings that occur? What is the geometry and physics going into this?
The physics is she was probably on top.
Yeah,
I don't think there was the ability for a lot of movement.
Why is it like a wet noodle? I thought you took the pill. I did, baby. I did. It takes a while. I'm 83. You gotta give it time.
Do you reckon he was just like, hold on, baby, hold on, the angina here. Like, give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes.
God, gross. Yuck.
Oh, this is.
You think that's his? You think that's his finishing line?
No.
It's like a buzzer when you know something's done. He goes, "Hoo-ah!" He's like, "It's gonna happen."
No, he's probably he literally was like, it was a great ass.
And she's just like, "Stop saying that. You can't say that. We haven't even started. But you have a great ass." Hoo-ah!
De Niro at
Yeah.
79 is having another kid.
I mean, almost equally as bad.
I don't like, guys. You're
I
not.
wanted to have another kid.
Did these people? Did they really think that they're gonna live
You think?
forever?
You think they just did? You think it was a bet? You think they made a bet? I bet you, Al, I can impregnate a young girl. Oh yeah. So it's like the scene from Heat. That's exactly what
What
happened.
you think they met up in a diner?
But about how old they could be to impregnate a young girl. I think I could impregnate a 30-year-old. Oh yeah, I can impregnate a 20-year-old. You're telling me you're gonna impregnate a 20-year-old? Look at you, Al. Look at you. You look like you're death. You're the Grim Reaper. I'm the Grim Reaper. I'm the Grim Reaper. Who are you, Santa Claus? The Italian Santa Claus? Look at your white hair. Who are you? Who are you, De Niro? Come on.
And do you reckon
Like,
when
Jesus,
do you reckon
man.
when they told each other, they locked hands like this, and the Moby soundtrack for the end credits started playing, and they're like, "We have repopulated the earth."
Oh my lord.
Oh, God.
Those kids are gonna be messed up. Here's a question that's so serious. Which one will be in diapers first?
Do you think Al's already in diapers?
That's my question.
Oh, Christ!
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. You think that's where she collected the specimen?
No.
The fortitude it takes for her to even be able to do it. I mean, her sacrifice. She's making a sacrifice. She's using her youth and beauty to be with someone that could be her grandfather.
Well, that's.
I mean, that takes
But
some
she
mental
also
strength,
had a thing
man.
with her ex is Mick Jagger.
I know,
Who's
but
in the same ballpark.
I would love a psychological evaluation to be done on her. and
Yeah,
would be
I know.
so
She has a thing. She obviously has a
something,
thing
man.
for money and granddads.
I mean,
Like,
look, if there's women willing to
to
do it,
that.
I mean, adults
and-
being adults,
And the thing
it's
is,
just
yeah,
like,
and these women,
but
they
is it
earn
good for the
themselves-
kids? I don't know. Well, data
Mm.
shows it isn't. You need to have a man and woman in the house that
In the
produces the
house.
best outcome
Hmm.
instead of having just a bunch of
But,
single mamas running around.
does that ease with economic status?
What is also really important is time and presence in the life. When you have that many kids, how can you be involved in all of their lives? Like, it's impossible.
Mm,
And I mean quality time.
yeah.
Like being in the home day to day.
Not one to judge anyone's lifestyle, but this is
I will judge.
this is a bit short-sighted in my opinion, and maybe a little selfish on the part of De Niro and Pacino.
Yeah.
They are not going to be alive. That's just a fact. They're not going to be alive for the vast majority of these kids' lives.
Yeah, where are they gonna get the guidance? I guess from the
Yes.
older kids who are
I mean,
the normal age you should be to be their parents
This
and or
is really
grandparents. but
indicative of kind of
De Niro's other child is
51. I know.
51 and 1. So
See, this is really. I think this is really indicative of kind of an elite class that
Yikes.
is so materialistic that they think that money can make up for everything,
I mean,
even the lack of a parent being like alive.
yeah. Well, I think it's gross and weird, but I'll also not my problem, not my money, but it's weird that it's happening. It's I just feel bad for the kids, honestly.
Yeah. they're not gonna have a father.
You got to have a father figure. The funny thing is, they're not even a father figure. They were a father figure to their older kids. But how can you even be a father figure to these kids? You
Okay.
literally look like a grandpa. They would confuse you for a grandpa.
He had his first kid at 50. That is leaving it a bit late. You know? But hey,
Mhm.
like, hey,
You do you, boo boo.
you know.
You do you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's gross. I don't really got anything else to say. But you got anything else to say?
I don't normally judge lifestyles, but that's a little on the gross side.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? You think it's gross? Do you think Al Pacino should not have had this baby? What do you think of the lady? What are your thoughts? Is this gross? Is it weird? Are we crazy? Is love just love, man? What do you think? Let us know. Leave a comment.
This would so be a Love is Love episode,
It would
wouldn't it?
be.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
should be.
yeah.
Oh, but she's like, I don't do that crap. Oh,
Oh,
God.
Christ.
Yeah. Well, love don't judge, eh? That's the show. Yeah. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you because, well, this is what's happening in our times. This has actually been going on for all of times, but this is maybe extreme. But this is what's happening in our times, and we're not going to stop talking about them because we are men of the times, and we will see you next time.